make some things challenging sometimes if the sap isn't actually running at that time, but we make it work.
How do you make it work?
We do. Magic.
Magic, okay. The Toronto Region Conservation Authority says preparation for this year's Maple Syrup Festival is underway. And while a warm winter pushed commercial producers into an early tapping season, the organizers say festival dates will not only remain unchanged, it's looking like it's going to be a good year.
We do run for a full month. So if the weather's changing during that month, we'll get at least a couple of weekends where we'll have really good weather, we hope.
What about it? Yeah.
This puddle has a layer of ice on top. Can you see the ice on top there? And that's what you want. You want puddles that are freezing at night and thawed during the day. That's when the sap runs.
So that's, if it's got just that thin layer of ice, that means you probably had the right kind of weather?
We had cold nights and we're having warm days.
She says since what's produced here in the bush isn't sold commercially, there's less focus on how much is made overall and more on making enough for educational programs.
We just want to demonstrate and teach people about the magic of maple syrup.
Is there a weather pattern that could break the ability of the festival to do that?
We had one year, a number of years ago, where by the end of the festival, the leaves were already out on the trees. And we've had years where we've had the crazy ice storm, and this trail that we're going down, which is quite steep, was very icy, but we make do.
Do you recall it ever being like this?
Yeah, we've had other years where it's been warm at the beginning of the festival.
Do you feel optimistic about this year?
I think we're going to get a good sap run.
Now, just a few days ago, we checked in with commercial producers, the Ontario Maple Syrup Producers Association, saying while most of the province was off to an early start, it would ultimately come down to the day-to-day conditions over the coming weeks.
It's all about how much of that perfect maple weather we get, right? Where we get a freeze up at night and then a nice warm day.
What are we doing right now?
So we're going to go tap a tree. We take our drill. So we're going to go about 7 centimeters. You want to try it?
Yeah, of course.
Just a little bit further, and then we can put the tap in.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Staff are telling us the idea of changing the date of the festival has come up, but
every year seems to be different. So for now, we're just keeping it as it is.
The 2024 Sugar Bush Maple Syrup Festival kicks off March 9th here at the Courtright Center for Conservation and at Bruce's Mill Conservation Park. In Vaughan, David Zura, City News.